Hello and welcome to Bible Study with Alice, and today we're on day 140, Psalm 140 of our daily psalm reading. We are reading from the ESV translation, but you're more than welcome to join us from a different translation. As you can see, we are on Psalm 140. These videos are filmed in real time. Today's date is the 23rd of March 25, and it's a Sunday. Happy Sabbath Day to those who celebrate their Sabbath day on Sunday. You can find the previous 139 psalms in the playlist below. There is a disclaimer as usual, and that is one that these videos are unedited and also published done by my wording. Let's get started. Deliver me, O Lord, from evil men, to the choir master, of Psalm of David. Deliver me, O Lord, from evil men. Preserve me from violent men who plan evil things in their hearts and stir up wars continually. They make their tongues sharp as serpents, and under their lips is the venom of asper. Selah. Guard me, O Lord, from the hand of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent men who have planned to trip up my feet. The arrogant has hidden a trap for me, and with cords they spread a net. Besides the way, they have set snares for me. Salam. I say to the Lord, you are my God. Give ear to the voice of my pleas for mercy, O Lord. O Lord, my Lord, the strength of my salvation. You have covered my head in the day of battle. Grant not, O Lord, the desire of the wicked. Do not further their evil plot, or they will be exalted. Salam. As for the heads of those who surround me, let the mischiefs of their lips overwhelm them. Let burning coals fall upon them, let them be cast into fire. Into miry pits no more to rise. Let the slanderer be established in the land. Let evil hunt down the violent men speedily. I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of afflicted and execute justice for the needy. Surely the righteous shall give thanks to your name, and the upright shall dwell in your presence. So that is Psalm 140 complete. Tomorrow we will be doing Psalm 141. For those who are new to my channel, I split the videos into 3 parts. The first part is reading the psalm, which we just done. The second part we talk about the psalm's time period, and then the third part we go back to the psalm that we just read and we talk about it a bit further. So with the psalm time period, the psalms were written over 1,000-year time period, and there are multiple different authors within the book of Psalms. There are a lot of psalms written by David in particular, but there are obviously other authors as well. And we come to know that actually when it says to the choir master, Psalm of David, or on Psalm 141 is Psalm of David. So we kind of already established that. I mean, there are some that don't even have an author, like 136. So, you know, we don't always, and when I say we, that's historians and scholars, they don't always know who the actual author of that particular psalm is, because it doesn't really give an indication. But there are 3 subsections to that though, that they do understand or have some kind of understanding of. And the first one is the psalms that have a time period, have an author, and have an event linked to it. That is very helpful for people like myself who really like to be able to visualize things when they're reading it, to be able to get a better understanding of how that particular psalm is. Then you've got the psalms where it's unknown but have an event linked to it, and that event could be anything from poverty, captivity, exile, war, could even be during a king's reign, whichever. And then the third one is everything is unknown, so it's unknown time period, unknown author, and there's no event linked to it, which then makes it more difficult to establish anything about that particular psalm, just that that psalm had been written. Now, there's multiple reasons why that could be the case, and they could be due to translation, could be due to poetic language, generally down to the fact that it's so long ago that it happened that they don't really know who the author would be. So there is multiple different factors that come into it. So with Psalm 140, it's a prayer for protection from violent enemies, and an expression of confidence in God's deliverance. It was written by David, likely during the period of persecution by some, and I have actually put numbers next to particular verses, and here is that. So with the first one, number 1, it's from verse 1 to 5. So 1, 3 to 5, and that is a prayer for help. 2, which is here, which is 6 and 7, an expression of confidence in God. 3, which is here, which is 8 to 11, an appeal against the psalmist's enemies. And then the bottom bit, this is the last part, 4, it's verse 12 to 13, and another expression in confidence in God. Now, you might notice there's the word salam. It's been mentioned 3 times it's been mentioned. And at the start, I do have a little bit of what it means. So it's just here. So salah is a rest, a pause, or a reflection. So what that then basically means is the bit before it. So obviously it's just like here, here, and here. It's basically, so we start from the first one, which is just here. That is basically saying that it's a rest, a pause from that part that we just read. So you take a rest break at that point to rest from what you've just done. And same for here, which is the rest break for this part before. Same with there for that rest break to that bit. So that's basically what salam means. So that is Psalm 140 complete. I'm going to write in the day and the date, which is the 23rd of March 25, and it's a Sunday. So day 140, 23rd of the 3rd to 5. I don't mind it being on an angle, to be honest. It doesn't really bother me. So that is Psalm 140 complete. Tomorrow we will be doing Psalm 141. Thank you for watching. Please like my content. I would really appreciate it if you could do that. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd also really appreciate it if you could do that. Please turn on the notification bell so you then get notified of content like this that gets uploaded to the channel. Thank you and goodbye.